turn.
Yep. Okay, so now what we did in the Punnett square was a monohybrid. Now we're going to be talking about a dihybrid. And what we mean by di is we're going to have two characters. Both organisms are hybrids, or heterozygote for that trait. The two characters you will be studying in this lab are the corn cob, okay, the corn kernel. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to erase this right here because we don't need it anymore. And our letters for this are going to be capital P, which is going to tell us purple. Then we're going to have a lowercase, which is going to tell us that the color is yellow. Then we're going to have a big S, which is going to tell us my kernel is smooth as it can be. And then we're going to have a little s, which is going to tell us that I need Botox. No, I'm just kidding. I'm wrinkled. Okay? So what we're going to have, we're going to come down here and we're going to look. Here's the directions. P for purple. Little p for yellow. Big P for the shape. So we're going to be smooth with a capital S, wrinkled with a little s. Alright, so we're going to come down here and we're going to look at the parents. A parent-parent cross was performed by crossing a homozygous, all the same, purple smooth kernel plant. So that tells you purple and smooth with a double recessive parent who was yellow and wrinkled. So he is going to look like that with all lowercase. We got one with all uppercase, one with all lowercase. These parents are crossing each other in order to get the corn in your bucket. We've got four options. We can be purple and smooth. We can be yellow and smooth. We can be yellow and smooth, or yellow and wrinkled. Did I say that right? Okay. All right. Now, list the genotypes for our first generation. So what we're going to look at is if you come over here, and I already had this written because this is very important. Here's one parent, capital P's all the way across, times all my lowercase of, let's say, dad. That is going to give me capital P, capital S with a smaller case. Then my little p with a capital S, my little p with a smaller case. Okay? So what I'm looking at is I'm going to have a whole different combination here. Okay? I'm going to have two different combinations in each parent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to have PS, purple and smooth. Here, purple and smooth. Then I'm going to have a purple and a wrinkle. So here's my little p. My big P with my little s. Then I'm going to go back to my color yellow. So I'm going to have a little p, and I'm going to be smooth, capital P. Then I'm going to have a yellow wrinkle. This, because we are doing a F1 generation times an F1 generation, we're using the same letters. So whatever you have on the rows is going to equal the columns. So here's what we're going to do. capital P, capital S. Capital P, little s. Little p, big S, and both little. So all of my columns match my rows in order. Now, the choice is yours on how you want to fill this chart out. If you want to write everything over in your row and then combine the column, that's fine. We don't make mistakes. Okay? If you want to do it all at one time, here's what we're going to do. This PS is going to be crossed with this one. So I'm going to have PS, PS, all big. Big P, little s is going to be crossed PS. P, big S, capital P, big S. P, S, P, S. Alright, you go ahead and fill your chart out, and I'm going to go ahead and fill mine out. However, it's easiest. If you want to go one at a time, it's up to you. P, S, S, P, there's what you should have. Alright. The easiest way, we're trying to figure out a ratio here of what we got. Do we have purple and wrinkled? Do we have purple and smooth? Do we have yellow and smooth or yellow and wrinkled? We got all four. But we want to go and figure out our ratios. Okay? The easiest way to do this is with different colors. Once you cross something out, we cannot use it again. We have a total of 16 squares, so 4 by 4. The first thing we want to look for is how many purple and smooth I got. If I'm purple, I'm going to have a capital P, and if I'm smooth, I'm going to have a capital S. I'm going to go through here and I'm going to find every square that has a capital P and a capital S. It doesn't matter in what order because they're dominant. They're going to trump. You see a P and an S together, you circle it. Capital P, capital S. Capital P, capital S. Capital P. First row, every single one of them because the first row's got a capital P and a capital S. First row's done. Capital P and a capital S. Yes. Capital P and a capital S. Nope. Capital P, capital S. Yes. Nope. Yes. Yep. No capital P, no capital P. Here we go. No capital S, no capital P, no capital P or S. We're going to go through and we're going to count them. We're going to mark them off. Once we cross them off, we can't count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright? So here we go. 9 and out of 16. There's our ratio. Now what we're going to do? Purple and wrinkled. Purple and wrinkled is a big P and a little s. I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to go through the remaining ones, and if it has a big P and a little s, I'm going to circle it. Yes? Yes? Yes. None of these are left with a big P. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 that are purple and wrinkled. Now I'm going to go with black. I want yellow and smooth. Yellow is going to be a little P. I've already used the red. Let me do green. Okay? I'm going to be a little P and a big S. The last 4 are right here. Little P, big S. Little P, big S. Little P, big S. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 16. How many are going to be yellow and wrinkled? Yellow and wrinkled are both recessive, so we've got a low number of those. So just 1. There's your ratio. Okay? So what you're looking at is a 9, 3, 3, 1 ratio for the dihybrid. And this is when we have 2 characters that we're looking at. It's a dihybrid. Does anybody have any questions on those? Does that make sense? Using your colors to help you mark those out is really helpful. You can see what you've already crossed out.